This is Pete from FMI Enterprises. I'm an auto dealer here in Southern California. Today I have for you a beautiful 2008 Saturn Sky. The car has the 2.4 liter engine with automatic transmission, chrome wheels, XM radio, leather seats. Good looking car. Color is dark blue. It's got a clear Carfax. It only has 69,000 original miles. Carfax shows 0 accidents or damage reported. We'll go through this in a minute. It's got a lot of service records listed on the Carfax as well. And it's a good running and driving car. No warning lights on it as far as check engine lights go. It's a good looking, good driving car. So let's talk about the paint and the body. First off, the paint is in good shape. It's not perfect. It's a 10-year-old car and it's been used and it's got its minor imperfections, but overall it looks good, but it's a little bit, a couple spots here and there. First off, you have obviously a couple small little rock nicks on the front bumper. Nothing major. Underneath the bumper looks pretty decent. They all kind of look like that. A little bit scraped up from going up curbs and stuff. But you can't see that unless you're crawling under the car for the most part. Bumper looks good, I think. Fog lights are clean. The grille looks good. The chrome grille looks good. Both fog lights are nice. The side markers, the headlights look good. No cracks. The hood is in good shape. No dents in the hood. A little bit of, it's not, I don't know, maybe a little bit you could call it clear coat fading, but it's not like that. It's almost like it just got washed a lot in the middle. But it still looks, it's acceptable. It's not like brand new anymore. And that's just in the middle part of the hood. You can kind of see it in the video. Anyway, that's the front of the car. The door looks good, passenger door. The side fender looks good. The right rear quarter looks clean. The rear bumper is straight. There's a little spot of clear coat right here that's starting to fade. And the same thing on the hood is happening with the rear top cover, I guess you call it. And yeah, I mean, with a coat of wax on it, it doesn't look too bad, but you will notice that. The tail lenses are in good shape, no cracks. The side as well. Underneath the car looks good, no rust or anything like that. The left rear fender is clean. The door looks good. The fender here looks clean, and that's pretty much it for the paint and the body. I'd probably say the paint's probably about somewhere around a 7.5 or an 8. I mean, it looks very acceptable for driving around. You know, if you want a perfect car, you'll have to pay a little bit more money, but the car looks good. It's got low miles, so it is what it is. The wheels, as I said, chrome wheels, and these are, I believe they're 18-inch wheels, and these are Dunlop tires. There's quite a bit of tread remaining on these tires, and they're in good shape. They're not dry rotted or anything. Probably about 60-70%, I think, all the way across there. And the brake pads look good up front. Look well over 50%. I couldn't see exactly. Rear too. Rear is about 60% on the brake pad. I can clearly see that. A lot of pad. And the tread in the rear, yeah, at least 70% there. I think that's a lot of tread. So it's got a good set of wheels, brakes, and tires. And you can see the chrome is very nice. It's not all There's no curb rash on the wheels. That's what I'm trying to say. They look good. And that's it for that. The windshield's in good shape. No cracks in the windshield. Interior is nice. Just had it freshly detailed. They put these little covers on the carpet, but the carpet's in nice shape. The floor mats look good on both sides. Carpeting is in excellent shape. You can see no rips or tears in it. Clean. And the passenger side as well. It's got the cover on the floor mat, but underneath the carpet looks brand new. You can see I have the photos of that. The seats are both in nice condition, no rips or tears. The leather or pleather is nice and soft. The seats are comfortable on both sides. It's got the little power seat button here that lifts the seat up and makes it go down. Works just fine. Gives you an extra inch or so of added headroom if you needed it. Center console's nice, not cracked. A lot of these have splits in the middle of them. Drink holder, clean, no problem there. The storage console here looks good. It's got the OnStar books for some reason here. Nice and clean inside. And the owner's manual is actually in the glove box here. While we're on the subject, right here. So there we go. There's the owner's manual. Glove box is clean. Latch is shut. Dash looks good. Steering wheel is clean. See the leather wrapped steering wheel is pretty nice. Actually, it's really nice. It's got buttons for the cruise control on the steering wheel, as well as the radio control buttons, and you can see the paint is pretty nice on the buttons, not all worn off or anything. The shifter's in good shape, not all scratched up, and the center console here, the paint's still really nice. Boot is in good shape. The radio looks good and it works good. Climate control works well, blows nice and cold. It's got OnStar right there. You can see that on the OnStar button here. You could use that in an emergency, I guess if your phone doesn't work. The car comes with 2 keys and 1 key fob here. So let's start her up. Starts right up and runs very well. So we've got 70,000 miles on the odometer, 70,938. The original miles. Got the tire pressure monitor sensor blinking. I guess I need some more air in the tires. Visors are both nice. The convertible top, hit the button there. I want to show the convertible top. It's in good shape. There's no rips or tears. I'll notice a lot of these cars have a little bit of like the material is in fine shape, but it seems like the fabric has sort of lost its black in a couple spots here on it. And as you can see in the photos, it's in good shape, but it has a couple spots where it's faded a little bit, and I wanted to point that out. But no holes in the top. The material is actually still nice and fresh and in decent shape. Here you have the tire pressure in case you have the pump, an air pump that is, for in case you get a flat tire, because of course these cars don't have a spare tire. These little bat wings here, you have to be a little bit careful with them. They don't want to move up and down on their own. It's really common on these. The engine As I said, 2.4 liter Ecotec, runs nice and smooth, has good power, doesn't overheat. It's a good running little engine. The struts hold the hood open, no problem. The battery is a 2017 battery, so it's a relatively new battery. The fender wells are in nice shape on both sides. I'm not going to say they're brand new perfect because they're from 2008, but they're pretty decent shape. Car looks good. So let's take a quick ride. Door panels are both in nice shape. The power windows both work. No problem. You can see the door handle, the chrome is peeling off a little bit. This is really common on these. A lot of GM cars have that problem. They have that chrome laminate on top of the handles. So the radio sounds really good. Little Neil Young. It's got the CD player. It's got XM, as I said. If you have a subscription, and AC blows nice and cold. Turns on, blows nice and cold. The heater blows warm. Turn that off, and let's go for a ride. So the car drives really nice. The transmission shifts nice and smooth. No problems with the transmission shifting. No hard shifts. It steers well. It drives straight. Doesn't shake when you hit the brakes. Accelerates good. The engine sounds good. It's nice and quiet. All the gauges work. No problem. So before I sign off, I did want to show the Carfax. Okay, so 67,000 miles was the last entry. And as we go down the line here, it started in Florida, the car. And then I think in 2012 it moved to Texas. You can see some service records at the Chevrolet dealer, oil changes, whatnot. Water pump replaced in Texas, and then it came to California in 2012 at 30,000 miles, and it's been in Southern California ever since. A couple service records, oil changes. Continuing down here, a little bit more service records and whatnot, and the last record right here, oil change and filter in 2017. So right now we've got 70,000 miles on it, and So it's only got, it hasn't been driven that much. But anyway, clear Carfax, clear auto check as well. And that's the car. So if you're looking for something to cruise around in, and something, affordable, good little low mileage roadster, this would be a good car. I think it's I don't have any problems with it. I think it's overall it's clean. It's not perfect, but I think it's a good little car. So give me a call if you have any questions. Thank you.